The Winds of Jupiter weekly tarot reading. Now I'll be doing my normal 3-card reading, and then after that I'll be doing a combination card and astrology dice reading. Now the cards aren't in any particular order like past, present, and future, and the astrology dice represent the zodiac signs, the planets, or lunar nodes, and the houses. And the cards that you received this week is the Star, the Hierophant, and the Four of Cups. So you have 2 major arcana cards commanding this reading. The Star is a cosmic karma card, and the Hierophant is about the nature of man. And here the Four of Cups is saying that you're not too happy with life, you're a little dissatisfied. Whatever it is, the spice of life has gone out of it. There's no zest or pizzazz to life. You're being offered a cup of opportunity and you don't even want it. A lot of times when you see this card, you're taking something for granted or overlooking good things that are happening in your life and only looking at the bad things. Because when you overanalyze and contemplate too much, you do sometimes look at the bad things too much. Maybe there was a love lost or something disappointingly didn't work out. Just the way you wanted it to anyway. Now you just kind of excused yourself from the game and you're sitting on the sidelines of life. And you're wondering what you should do next. You're questioning. That's what keeps coming up in my mind is the word question. There's a lot of questions. And you're even questioning why you feel this way. You don't completely understand it. I think you've been walking around for a while with some dour and despondent feelings. But this week there's going to be a breakthrough because you received the Star card. This is about fertility, growth, abundance, joy, but it's only a promise. This card is also about hope, renewal of faith, and seeing things with more clarity. It's like all of a sudden you got a glimpse of things and there was a deeper understanding. And I think this understanding is coming from the experiences that you've had from the challenges of your life. You're in the denial stage now and contemplating it. And if you do, then you go into the acceptance stage. Now that you feel down in the dumps, the only thing you can do is go up. And it's forcing you to seek new horizons. You might not want the cup of opportunities that's being offered to you right now, but there's going to be more opportunities opening up. You still have a lot of questions going on, and you're wondering why you felt that way, so dour, so depressed. You have to get to the core of some of these problems and shake them out a little bit. And that's why the Hierophant showed up, because this comes down to your core values and your beliefs. And I think you're questioning them now. And actually I've been seeing a lot of people questioning their beliefs in these last couple series. What fits into your framework of right and wrong? It's not a bad thing or a selfish thing to find your own truth. But just make sure that you can live by it. And now I rolled the dice, and you received Capricorn, Neptune, in the 4th house. Now the 4th house is about home, hearth, family. And the 4 of Cups is about emotions. And so I think this is all connected, the 4 of Cups and the 4th house. Neptune can be a dreamy time planet. But here Neptune in Capricorn has you charming and even confident this week. With this confidence, it can bring power, control, and success. New visions are swirling around in your head. And you're making some new dreams, some new goals. But you haven't worked out all the wrinkles. The process has to be more specific, and you have to fill in the gaps with details. Nevertheless, these offhand ideas may bring a big payday at the end of it, and the stars, they're supporting you. Yes, I'm giving you a promise of new growth and new development. Now, Neptune in the 4th house says you strutting your stuff. And this is connected to the star card. Because, she's got one foot in the water and one on the ground. Meaning the growth of emotions, of positive emotions, and also a stabilizing factor of the ground. During this time, you may actually fantasize about other worlds and dimensions, but that's okay. You might even discover a compassionate side of you that's looking after the downtrodden. And on the other hand, you might even notice ungrateful attitudes in people. And maybe the one that you had too with the 4 of Cups. But a lot of times we see these ungrateful attitudes in children or childlike people. With the 4 of Cups there, and the mixture of Neptune in the 4th house, it's saying don't go out and drink too much and party too much. Now Capricorn in the 4th house has you more responsible, and you're going into some kind of organizational tangent. And all of a sudden now it feels like there's so much to do in so little time. And that's so contrary to the 4 of Cups. And a lot of this burst of new organizational energy is going to affect your home. But when it comes to home this week, you're going to go more traditional. And you're going to follow the footsteps of the Hierophant for those type of beliefs. But you can't expect everybody else in the house to have this organizational tangent that you're on. And it might cause some kind of conflict. So don't say and do anything that you would regret. The 4 of Cups is warning you not to get bogged down in a stagnant funk. And so is Capricorn in the 4th house. The Star and the Hierophant cards are there to give you balance, strength, and foundation. So you can overcome any obstacles that fall in your path this week. And I wish you acceptance, peace, and happiness.